farmers, welcome back to Hinterland. March is now here, and we're going to hire ourselves a worker right away to start planting some oats in the old cotton field. The ratios, I've been going around the available fields left to us, and I've chosen oats for this one. I kind of forgot, do I have this one even up? I've been fiddling around here for about 15 minutes. Let's see, this was grass, and of course it was cotton, and we are planting now oats. Where were we here? So it's an even ratio, so nothing great there. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a worker, shall we? Create a job. Course play field work. You need to be in this field here. I do have course play now using fertilizer, so that should be active. Let's get you going like right here. I think 3 headlands would be good. All right, let's go ahead and put this on down. Turn it on, and we'll get, well, we'll see who's going to be working here in just a moment. Just going to get past the starting point, and then make sure I hit Control H. That way we've got a course play worker. It looks like Frank Jr. is going to be planting the oats in here. So crop rotation actually says 105. That's interesting because the menu just showed us an even ratio. Well, I'm not going to complain. It's a positive. Let's get back to the main farm here again. So a couple things. The planter, well, it's hugging the wall, and leaving it attached to the tractor has stopped the front end from rotating counterclockwise, so we're good to go there. I did have a look at some additional planters that would fit this description. Really couldn't find any. Most of the planters I was looking at actually have a seed tank and fertilizer tank as well, so that would conflict with the tractor. I want to keep the tractor if I can, but as long as I keep the tractor and the planter attached and leave this up against the pillar here, I think it's going to be okay. But we're going to be using that in just a moment. As for the cows, well, it's been 1 month, and in 1 month, these cows have produced 44,000 liters of milk. What I need to do in here is we need to go to the production buildings, and we're going to go on down. Oh, we're out of fabric and all that stuff, so let's go ahead and deactivate that stuff, shall we? But we're really here to look at the dairy. So in 1 month, we've only gone through 6,000 liters of milk processed. Not that great, is it? So we're going to go ahead and upgrade this building right here, probably many times over. So, hopefully double the, it'll double up, go through a little bit quicker. And I can see us upgrading this to like level 6 or 7. That's the in-game dairy production building. I'm pretty sure there's a modded one there. We'll probably produce cheese and butter a little bit faster, but we're going with that one for now. So what we're going to do next is we're going to grab the planter, and we're going to go ahead and start planting some sugar beet. Oh, wait, can I plant sugar beet today? I think I can. I think I can. Calendar, sugar beet, right here. I think the only thing I can't plant is soybean. Yeah, soybean we can't plant until next month. Potatoes we can. And what else are we supposed to be planting? Feels like I'm forgetting a crop. Anyways, let's jump into our planter. Fire it up. Let's go ahead and switch that over to sugar beet. There we go. So we're going to be starting off with this field right in front of us with sugar beet. Let's see, I hope that trigger comes out far enough here. I fill up the seed and fertilizer. So good, the trigger does go out that far because the planter does stick out quite a ways. We're going to have 2 fields of sugar beet. So this field here wasn't grass when we originally came here. This is an original field, so I had to do a little digging into it. But I'll show you what the crop rotation looks like once we get it planted, which is going to take us like, I don't know, 3 passes and we're going to be done. And then the old wheat field across the river and the pond here, that is also going to be a sugar beet field. Wait a minute, wait. I might be getting mixed up. This is potatoes. That one's sugar beet. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. Well, I guess we're going to do the rotation now. Canola, barley. Okay, canola. Canola. I think this one should be potatoes, actually. Barley. And I think I want potatoes in this one. 1.5. Yeah, this is supposed to be potatoes. 105. This one over here was sugar beet. I really wish we had more than one column for crop rotation. This was soybean and then barley. Soybean, barley, and then where's sugar beet? Yes, that one over there is sugar beet. I apologize for that. So we just got to move our planter on over. Let's go over here and fold this back on up. No, I don't want to open up the tanks. Can I sneak through there? Am I going to have to go out the... I don't think I can get through the gate with this. That's why we got to go out the bottom side. So next time I upgrade the dairy, it should cost us $84,000. So yeah, we got to upgrade that thing quite a few times. Of course, some of you might be saying, why not just buy another dairy production? That way you got double the production. Well, it's much easier just to bring all your products to one building. Even though we're paying more for the upgrade, just not having two buildings there is better, as far as I'm concerned. Less of a hassle. The oak trees have not grown any since last month. And also on the hill up there by the wind turbine, I don't see where the stone pine have grown at all. You can see Frank Jr. still getting along nicely there. Looks like he's already been around twice. Oh yeah, now as for the BGA, that got done yesterday afternoon, right around 1 o'clock, before it ran out of slurry and manure. And I had a quick look at the stock market for today. That's what I'm calling it. And really, there's nothing to get too excited about selling today, so we're going to hold on to everything. The clothes are doing wonderful. And the planks, well, when July comes, we'll have a good amount to sell then as well. And just make sure. Am I stuck on the planter? There we go. Must have been stuck on the planter. There we go. Crop rotation 115. Expected yield right now is 90% out of 80. Bad soil. Bad soil. There is rain in the forecast that should be here roughly around 11 o'clock. So I got a couple of hours to get some of this work done. We can plant and seed in the rain. That's not a big deal, but I guess it all depends on how hard it rains. Farmers probably really wouldn't be doing that. Once we get done with this field here, we'll bring the planter on over to the old wheat field and we'll put sugar beet into there. And we're going to grab the JCB and the potato planter. And we're going to start planting some potatoes in the field that I originally tried to put sugar beet into. But also we are going to probably lease a tanker for the front of the JCB. I didn't look to see if there is one, but I assume there's going to be one. I've never done that before, so we'll put one on the front, and hopefully, I've been told, it should attach to the seeder in the back. Now, even though I was allowed to create fields over here, we don't really own the land, so we'll see what happens when I go around the corner here. I may plant, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be able to harvest it. You can see the old barley that's here. It'll allow me to plant over it, so at least we'll make it look a little bit better. But when I go to harvest it, it won't let me, I'm sure. We'll have to come back over here next month or whenever to go ahead and take care of the weeds. These will grow on back. that we're pretty much evening out on the loan interest and the amount of money we make during the day. We don't really lose that much at midnight, so it's not too bad. But I was kind of really hoping that the dairy production was going to go through a little bit more than what it did last night. I hardly went through any. With our cows currently making that much milk a month, yeah, we're going to be way behind. I may have to actually look at a modded dairy production building. See if it produces a little bit more. I mean, I don't mind upgrading the one we currently have. It's got to upgrade it quite a bit, which is going to get rather expensive. Which is okay. I mean, in one sense, I feel like we're just going to make tons of money here. We're just barely getting the ball rolling. Trying to see how Frank Jr. is doing over there. Looks like he's doing all right. Hard to tell if he's missed anything. From the current perspective I have, he hasn't missed anything. Unlike where we missed a little piece right there. Not on purpose, it's just at the angle of the land and allow the planter to really get down into the ground. Or there. It's a little bumpy in some areas around here. I could use the smoothing tool and find these locations and smooth it on out as we go along. But I kind of want to leave it there for now because to me it adds character to the farm, the map. But I did smooth out where Frank Jr. is currently putting in the oats. That area over there was extremely wavy. So on the extreme side, yeah, I'll have to make sure we take care of it. But little spots like we're getting here, it's not that big of an issue. I also would like to put down today the chicken coop and possibly get that started. Just get yourself 10 chickens, and I think we have enough soybean and all that to get us through until the harvest time. Let's see, if I go this way, it should plant, right? Yeah, when you get down to ground level, you can really see the bumps and dips in the land. When you're up kind of high, you don't really notice it as much. When you get down to ground level, that's when you notice it. Yeah, well, I better top off the tanker here before we go over to the other field. Can't quite get that last strip. Now for the potato planter, we will be using our own potato or seed potatoes that we have over in storage. So I either got to go get them or bring them over here for the planter, or go over and fill them up over there. And the JCB is so fast, I think it might be easier to do it that way. Actually, you know what? Since we don't actually have a gate here just yet, we're going to scooch across here. Top off the planter tanker. So like I said, I was looking at air carts, but those are all seeders, not planters. So I don't think it would really work for application. But like I, as we saw, The planter didn't move that much the way we had it set up, so I think doing it that way would be good. The cows do need to be fed today. Yeah, everyone is kind of suggesting get a TMR mixer for the cows. The slight issue could be, and I've used a few TMR mixers before, the slight issue could be that we're using the Mace Plus, and maybe I'll have to test them on out. That's what we're going to do in the future. If the production of the TMR mixer understands what grass silage is and what crop silage is and all those kind of products, I may not recognize it because it has a different title to it. That's our cotton field over there, right? I'm trying to see if it says germinated or not. Doesn't look like it did, but cotton could look kind of... Nope. Wait, no, wrong page. Where am I looking for? Nope, that's the page we're looking for. There we are. And it's showing that it's got some weeds into it. Anyways. Let's go ahead and... Same thing here. Create a job. Oh, you're already in the field, which is good. So that's going to... And then open up. And I think 2 headlands is more than enough for this. And now hire ourselves a worker. And we should see... This is a spot right away. Yeah, the rotation here is pretty darn good at 110%. And expected yield is 133, so that is pretty darn good. Let's see, where is... there's Frank Jr. Let's see, he's got a decent amount of fertilizer and seed left. Should get that done. Okay, JCB needs a little bit of fuel. Let's grab our planter here. This might be the only field of potatoes that we have this year, so unless we buy more land or end up with an extra field somewhere. Let's see, I actually got a good amount of fertilizer and potatoes. Well, I say good amount of fertilizer. It's not actually a whole lot now, is it? Let's see here. Sprayers, I think is where I got to go, right? And so I don't know if this will be attachable to our planter. So what I can do is go back to here. Potato technology. This is the one we have. And I see combinations. Ah, there it is. All right. So let's go ahead and click on this. And wait, how much is this? It's only $5 grand. All right, so we'll just go ahead and buy it then. Make it just a little bit easier for ourselves. Let's go pick up our new purchase, field JCB, and since we're kind of halfway over there, we'll go over to our storage area and we'll grab some seed potatoes. I hope it's compatible with the base seed because we already got base potatoes in here. I mean, I can't see why not. It wouldn't be compatible. Let's see. You need to attach... Now, is that actually attaching to that back there? That's the... I don't know. I don't see, like, hoses going back there or anything. I think I did a quick, maybe a quick video back in 19 when was it 19 they introduced that, where they could attach, you could put a tanker in the front attached to a drill in the back, but I saw hoses going back to it before. I don't see any hoses going back on this one. All right, seed potatoes is what we're looking for. It still does that. Where is that trigger? There it is. Premium bag, seed potatoes, 1,000 liters. I'm going to spawn like 8 of them. Let's see if I can fill right up with it. Ooh, maybe not. Okay. Alright, so is it not can I not mix and match maybe? Oh, because I'm on the wrong implement. That would be the first problem. And no. Alright, let me try. Why can't I unload here? Alright, I guess we'll have to go use these potatoes first. So I can't unload the potatoes that are in the planter. Well, I'm hoping I mean, this planter is made for that mod. I did, I hope I actually brought out seed potatoes out of the building. Thought I did. Alright, let's go top off on the liquid fertilizer for the front tanker. And we'll start planting potatoes. Hopefully we will anyways. Time to get started. Frank Jr. might be done, and well, I didn't see who's working in the planter right now, but they might be done as well. Alright, not herbicide, but liquid fertilizer. Alright, so it's all showing as one container, which is good. Okay, let's lower this on down here. Oh, maybe I needed to unfold it to fill up. That could have been a good reason, right? Are we not putting potatoes in? Oh, this isn't a direct drill. So on a plowed field, it'll work, but not on a previously harvested field. Yeah, I'm not using any potatoes whatsoever. Okay, this is going well. And I forgot to fill up the JCB with fuel. Well, all we really have to do is grab the case, which should almost be done. We'll grab the plow and we'll quickly plow the field up. Or, I mean, I could cultivate it, but I don't have a cultivator. And I really don't want to be spending money on a cultivator currently. All right, let me go ahead and we'll jump into the case here. which I accidentally stopped, but that's fine. We can go ahead and finish this on up. Almost done anyways. And we'll go plow that field and get some potatoes in there. Just had a quick look, and the only part we missed was a tiny little spot up in the upper left-hand corner, so not too bad. Not really worth my time, I think, going up there and getting an extra 200 liters in. Now, I could either use this, or I could use a planter for putting in the soybeans next month. So right now, I'll just go ahead and park it on up. We'll stick this one right over here. Alright, let's grab that plow and get the potato field going. So last year, when we created a field, the potato planter went ahead, and I thought, well, okay, it's not a direct drill, but usually non-direct drills cannot plant in a field that's been plowed. At least I thought so, but I'm probably wrong on that one. But we did get fertilizer down into the field here. At least I'll know when I need to put potatoes in. We got to plow the field first. Well, at least we won't have to worry about weeds in this field this year now. Yeah, upgrading to this plow. Originally, we were going to use the 9-meter wide plow. This has cut our time in half. Need to really come back over here to the farmhouse and do some decorating around the farmhouse. Make it look a little bit more like home. Well, I thought the rain wasn't coming till 11, but I've done this before, where I'm off by an hour. It's starting to rain. So we will get these the rest of the fields that we got going planted along with this potato field. Make sure we got that up and going. Then we'll have to wait for the rain to stop to continue on. Although, like I said, soybeans are next month. But I did not do crop rotation in the field that's kind of like ahead of us on the other side of the road of the farm. I got to go over there and see what I want to plant there. That was barley last year. And before that, of course, it was grass. I think I did cut that, or did I just plow it straight up? I may have just plowed that one straight up and just, no, I didn't make grass in that one. Yeah, we did cut the grass in that one. Well, luckily it just barely started raining, so the soil's not going to be too damp to go ahead and do what we need to do, I think. Although the sound of thunder makes it sound like it's going to downpour here in a little bit. Shouldn't take us too long to plant potatoes in this field. And this field's not that big. I really would like another potato field. Although, the size of the field we did last year and how we came out on the potato processing plant, I mean, we got a good amount of money from pig food, so yeah, you know, we didn't do too bad on it. And now that we got the potato planter production building edited to kind of favor us a little bit more and hold more and process it a little bit more, overall, it's not going to be too bad of a building, I think. We'll put the case right there. Alright, let's give this another shot here, shall we? Alright, now we are planting potatoes. And now I bet when I go back over to the seed potatoes, now that I got the planter unfolded, I'll probably accept them. Now the other big field we did last year, potatoes, we had to fill this up twice. So I'm probably going to have to fill this up once on this small field here. Now there are, of course, modded planters or seed drills out there that can do potatoes at a nice working width. But as for standard planters, I guess we'll call them potato planters, I think this is about the widest one you can get. It's kind of nice to actually be doing all these different crops. Crops I haven't done in a while, like potatoes I haven't done in a long time. Sugar beet we've done often. But getting back into potatoes. And with Maize Plus, you know, trying to, you know, use it for the first time myself and getting used to all the different products that we can make and do, we're growing a whole bunch of different grain types here. Seems like it's going down fast on potatoes, but really not. I mean, if you look at the numbers are going down quickly. She should be overlapping this a little bit more. Missed a spot back there. But with precision farming, there's a couple of crops, and I don't know why this is, to where the seed rate does not apply. So potatoes apparently is one of them. Now once we get done planting the potatoes for this year, we'll go ahead and sell a lot of the seed potatoes. We still got a whole bunch of premium potatoes to sell as well. But I'm not going to sell all the seed potatoes because currently we're not doing any big fields. It's this one right here. And next year, if I go do a big field, I got to make sure we leave ourselves, I think if we leave ourselves 5,000 liters in storage at all times, we're all set. No, it's going to be more than 5,000. Sorry, I need about 10,000. And if worse comes to worse, if we ever run out, then we go buy some seed. That's not the biggest issue we'll have, right? I'm a bit surprised I did not have to go top off with more potatoes. We got this whole field done. And it wasn't even a full planter when we came over here. I need to double check on the crops that we have planted and the ones we haven't just to make sure, but I'm thinking I would like to plant potatoes in the field across the road. That way we got a good amount for our potato production building. And just like that, those potatoes are done. Let's scooch on over and we'll go see. I'm pretty sure it'd be a decent ratio for potatoes over here. Being a cereal crop that once was in this field and grass before that, I think it'd be a good crop to plop on in here. Should be grass and then barley. Yes. Okay, so grass and barley. Oh, my workers stopped over here. Oh, workers don't plant in the rain? Yeah, once it started raining, they stopped. I didn't. Back over here anyways. No, crop rotation. So we need to find grass. Whoops. Grass, barley, and then potatoes? Potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. This way for potatoes. All right, so, I mean, the ratio is at least even. It's not below, so we'll probably plant potatoes over there. Not that big of a deal. Oh, yeah, you can see our cotton over here did grow. It did germinate. Of course it did. But we do have some weeds over here. But that was kind of the thing with seasons in FS19. Not always did your crop germinate. You'd have like little spots of the field where the crop wouldn't germinate. And you either had to replant it or just go with it for the season the way it was. Let's jump back over to here. Because I want to try a couple things. Well, just one thing really. First off, we need to top off the JCB with some fuel. And then we're going to go see with the planter unfolded if it'll take the seed potatoes. Right now I'm folding it up so we can just transport it. I think I could have gotten over the bridge with it unfolded. And while we're filling up, do I have under contract, so I have the supply and demand? I do. I kind of forgot about supply and demand. So I have to keep my eye open for that. When it comes time to sell something during a good time of the year, I'll have to check the supply and transport contracts to see if we got a good deal going here. So let's say close in a couple months. If we're going to go sell it, they could have a supply and transport contract where I bring close to the same place I'm bringing it, and I'll get like it's either 5 or 10% bonus for bringing it on over if I got the right, at least that amount to bring over. I've had that mod for a while, and I don't think I've completed one of those contracts yet. All right, let me go ahead and unfold this now before we get over there. I'm guessing it's going to take the seed potatoes. I mean, it better. If it doesn't, I got questions. Our sawmill is looking kind of full. Okay, now with it unfolded. Okay, do I actually have to... Wait a minute, did that take it? 1,755. I mean, they're disappearing. Okay, so it takes it that way, so... I would pretty much have to use a forklift to get them on up and in. So you just can't... I guess, pull up beside it and hit R to refill. That one may have gone back into the building, which is fine. Okay, so I'll put these into there. Alright, that's full enough. Alright, so now at least I know. And how many more seed potatoes do we have here? You know what? Instead of doing that, it'd be easier just going to my stock market. And seed. Big bag seed. We have 170,000 liters of seed potatoes? Yeah, we need to sell a whole bunch of that. It says the best price is in January, so we've already gone past that, so we're going to have to wait and see if that comes up again. A lot of good things to sell in March. Wood beams, prefab walls, planks long would be good. It's all dark green, so that's good stuff to sell. So we may be doing that next episode. And that is pretty much it for us right now. All right. I'll bring the JCB back. Now it's got full of fuel. We're full of potatoes. I think we got plenty of liquid fertilizer. I'll park that next to the field. Of course, I'm going to have to plow it before we plant in it. I now know that. But next step is, while it's raining and we're waiting for the rain to stop, the sun's going to be coming back out very soon, I hope. But we're going to go ahead and spend some money on a chicken coop and probably get ourselves 10 chickens. Actually, you know what? We'll get the chickens next episode, and we'll, because I'll have more time to get all the right food to them. But at least we'll put down the chicken coop right over here. Now let's get it off the road at least. Park it over here. Get it off the road. I'm saying that as if cars are going to be coming along and I'm blocking the road, right? What time is that rain going to stop? It says by noon, so not much longer. All right. Now this chicken coop does not cost a whole lot of money if I remember. It's like 15 grand. Chickens. Okay, actually holds 350 chickens. So this is the chicken coop from Missy B's Riverside map that she produced, I do believe. Let's see. I want the feed trough facing like that way. And also give me some room for my equipment to turn around if I need to. Alright, so that's not too bad there. We're talking $750 in landscaping fees. Kind of close to the road, but, you know, it's not too bad. I assume this is where the eggs spawn. That's the feed trough, of course. Alright, so where would the trigger be? To purchase the chickens? Is it over here? Ah, right here. This is where we'll buy our chickens from. And we need to feed our chickens. We scroll on down here. So, protein food, soybean. We got like 11,000 liters of that. Wheat or sorghum? I don't know if I kept wheat in. I think I kept barley, not the wheat. But that's okay. If we don't give them the wheat, it's only like 10% of their food, so that's not too bad. We got plenty of corn, and we should have plenty of sugar beet. It doesn't matter if it's cut or regular. You can buy, if you're like, oh, carrots, we can plant carrots. No, we can't plant carrots, but we can buy them at the store. But we got plenty of sugar beet. So I think we can feed them everything but wheat. If I go into here, yeah, I got 31,000 liters of barley, but I got no wheat. So I have to start saving on the wheat, I suppose. But we'll have chickens next episode. We'll just start off with 10, because we can't, we'll be planting soybeans next month, but we won't be able to harvest soybeans until October. And chickens do reproduce kind of fast. I mean, I guess I could always buy some soybeans if I need to. Not that big of a thing. So, yeah, maybe next episode we'll get the rest of these potatoes in here planted. This field will be plowed, ready to go. We'll get the planter continue running for sugar beet. And let's see here. What other fields have I got left here? So this is the cornfield. This is going to be soybean. So that is all of our fields accounted for. Let's see, we got cotton for the clothing, sugar beet, potatoes, wheat, barley, oats. So the only thing, yeah, we're not doing corn this year because we got plenty of it. So I think we got all the crops covered, and we're all set. I would really like some more money to upgrade the dairy production again. I'm a little bit nervous that we're going to have excess amount. Oh no, now the dairy production can hold 200,000 liters because we doubled the production. So it can hold 100 now at 200. So we got room to bring milk on over if our cows get too full. But anyways, I need to get under cover. I'm getting wet. And just got to wait another hour and a half for the rain to stop, and I can get back to work. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Hinterland. But until then, have a good one.